Hi, boys and girls. Today for social studies, we are going to be looking at our Studies Weekly magazines. Remember, if you are a virtual student at the very beginning of the year, you came to school and picked up a big stack of social studies magazines to keep at home. Today, if you'd like to follow along, you can open up week 12, and the title of that magazine is called Maps. All right, if you don't have your magazine, that's also okay. You can just follow along with my video. Let's learn all about maps.
Maps are drawings of places. Some maps help people find their way around. Some maps show boundaries between states or countries. A boundary is a line that shows where one place ends and another place begins.
So if you look on this map right here, this is a map of Africa, and the boundaries are all of these little white lines, and those represent different countries inside of the continent of Africa. Remember, a boundary is a line that shows where one place ends and another place begins.
Most maps have a key to help you read them. A map key tells you what the symbols on the map stand for. An airplane shows where an airport is located.
Can you find the airplane on this map? That is a symbol to show where the airport is located. Here it is, right here. And this is actually a map of Houston, where we live. And this is showing the airport called Hobby Airport. All right, so down here at the bottom, this is a map key. If you use a map key, it will show little symbols to help represent things on the map. So here's the airplane, and the word next to the airplane says airport. So that is showing me that this airport is located right here.
North, south, east, and west are cardinal directions. Do you see something that looks like a star below the map? That is a compass rose. It tells directions, or which way to go to get to your location. Put your finger on Birmingham, Alabama on the map. Which way would you go to get from Birmingham to the other cities on the map?
All right, do you see something that looks like a little star on my map? That's right, down here, this is called the compass rose, and it has the 4 cardinal directions. N stands for north, E stands for east, S stands for south, and W stands for west. We use this compass rose to help us move in certain directions while looking at a map. So they said for us to put our finger on Birmingham, Alabama. That's right here. If we wanted to travel from Birmingham, Alabama up to Nashville, Tennessee, which direction would we travel? That's right, north. If you move up on a map, you are traveling north. Let's try this time, starting at Birmingham, Alabama, and traveling this direction down to Pensacola, Florida. If we start at Birmingham and travel down to Pensacola, which direction are we traveling? If you said south, great job. On a map, if you move down, you are going south.
Look at your classroom. Point to the north wall. Which direction would you walk to get from your classroom to the cafeteria? Your teacher will give you another practice map.
Since we are not together here in the classroom, try that at home. Ask your parents if you can label the walls of your bedroom, or maybe the walls of your living room or kitchen. Use a compass rose to see if you can label the walls where you live. Find the north wall, the south wall, the east wall, and the west wall. Have fun trying it.
Maps and globes can show what the land on Earth looks like. This map shows landforms. Landforms are the shapes of the land. Landforms are things like mountains, valleys, deserts, and beaches. Look at the map. How many landforms do you see?
Okay, look right over here at the map key and see how many landforms you can see on this map.
Maps and globes can show bodies of water on Earth. Bodies of water can be large, like oceans, lakes, and rivers. Bodies of water can be small, like ponds and creeks. Look at the map. How many bodies of water do you see?
Use your map key once again and see how many bodies of water you can see. Thank you for listening to my social studies lesson today. I hope you were able to find your social studies weekly magazine where you can participate at home. If you did find your magazine, if you turn it on to the back, there are some activities that you can do using a pencil. It asks you to write a N north of Birmingham, Alabama, write an S south of Atlanta, Georgia, write an E east of Little Rock, Arkansas, and write a W west of Midland, Texas. There's also another activity that it asks you to do, and this actually goes well with you being in the classroom. And unfortunately, we are not in the classroom together at this time, but you could do an activity similar to this, matching some objects at your house. Instead of saying which direction do you walk to get to the drinking fountain, maybe you can answer this question. Which direction do you walk to get to the refrigerator? Okay, try your best to see if you can answer some of those questions. Make it fun. Do some activities with your brothers, sisters, or some family members. Have a great afternoon. See you soon.